Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to Wild Heart University. Might be summertime around the corner, but here class is in session. So I know you're like, what? School days? Boring. Listen to this. What about a school and a world where everyone is animals? What? What? Beastars found absolutely dead and shaking. It's going to be a fun one this month. We have a whole cast of some of your favorites. If you've tuned into our SDS shows before, you'll probably recognize some of these folks. It's going to be a really good one. I wrote this script, not to toot my own horn, but I think it's pretty fun. If you haven't joined one of our shows before, this is an audience interactive comedy experience. What this means is that while our actors are performing live at certain points in the show, we're going to kick to what's called a decision point. You're going to get two options, and the choice that you make impacts how the show goes forward. Those choices are also graded, which means that there are positive choices and negative choices that are going to affect a grade that we get. And then the grade we get determines our ending. There's a whole host of different endings. Technically, there are 15 different endings. So bring your A game and hope that you get a good grade in this class. All right. I just want our audience to know that their choices matter, that their choices are important, and that's why you have to really do your best.
Absolutely. It's always important to do your best. Speaking of doing your best, Sarah, I believe that we are now live and hosted by the Pack Theater channel. So make sure to Venmo Pack-Theater if you like what you're seeing. They are our home base, and we're coming back, baby, strong.
Absolutely. We love the Pack Theater. Speaking of, if you're feeling the mood, if you're feeling generous, Pack-Theater on Venmo is their Venmo account. We don't got to tell you folks, it's been a tough year for the arts, and any donations that come their way, we really appreciate it. They're, hoping to come back to live performance sometime in the future. Every little bit helps. Also, if you are interested in any type of online classes, they have so many awesome classes right now. They've got sketch, they've got improv. They also have a ton of fun electives. I know they've offered voiceover in the past. So if
I've
you like
taken
what these
that
folks are
voiceover
doing,
class with Robin Reed. It's excellent.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So highly recommended by the critically acclaimed Sam64. So it's good stuff.
All right.
So
Okay,
yeah,
I think we're
absolutely worth
ready
it.
to get going, Sarah. So
Oh, pilot
let's
writing too. Yes. Pilot writing too.
pilot
Yes.
writing as well. Yes. Oh man, there's people already chatting up in the chat. So yeah, Sarah, we're ready to go. Thank you for joining us. I'm Sam64. I'll be chiming in occasionally to assist Sarah Brown.
Absolutely. Okay, so once again, if you're just joining us from the Pack Theater, we are Super Dating Simulator, audience interactive comedy show. You choose what happens in the show. You get graded. You're responsible. Take accountability for once, okay? Just kidding. We're here to have fun. Anyways, we also do some weekly game streams. That's Monday nights at 7 p.m. Sam Reed and I all take turns streaming different video games, and we have a lot of fun in those, so definitely tune in if you're around. So if you aren't familiar with the genre of dating sim games, we do have a little explainer video for you that is probably starting right about now.
Dating simulators. What are they?
Dating games feature a lead character interested in one or many partners. The stories can be grounded or completely fantastical, like having a day job at a cafe, or everyone here is a robot. Throughout the course of a dating simulator, you're making a lot of choices. It becomes more and more likely that you'll wind up with one of the potential partners by the end of the game. There are countless variations on dating games, but all you need to know is this: it involves a lot of reading, a lot of choices, and a lot of investment in things that aren't real. So welcome to the world of the dating simulator. No one thinks any differently about you for being here. This is a place of acceptance and love, because love, anime, and video games are real. Thanks for watching!
Woohoo!
All right, now we are all dating simulator experts. The other thing you need to know is what happens when we get these decision points. So when we get a decision point, I'm going to let you know what our two choices are, and a poll is going to pop up in the chat. So let's get a sample one of those polls so we can see what it looks like, and you guys can give it a spin, what it looks like to vote on these choices. So maybe
it's
a poll
up on screen now.
It is up on screen now, even better. So check it out. give it a test run. This is how you're going to be making decisions in the script.
So in the chat, you would type 1 for Woot or 2 for Boo. All right, we already have some people voting. Excellent.
All right. Got some ones and twos, mostly ones. A couple of us beloved little pranksters, little rascals putting 2s in there. Someone bravely putting 3, which is not a choice. All different sorts of sounds. I think this is going to be a good show because we're already coming through with the animal noises. People are on theme, which
people
I appreciate.
People are going ooh, 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 ooh for this poll feature, and we're about to close it in 3. I should have put that in 2, 1, and we're finished. And Woot with a resounding 80% of the votes, Sarah.
Excellent. A strong Woot show. I feel great about this. Okay, so we know what dating sims are. We know how to vote. Let's talk about the game. One last note about grades. We mentioned it at the beginning, but I'm going to mention it again just for new folks joining. So these choices we make, there are positive choices and negative choices. Those choices are going to impact our grades. We're going to start at an E, the very lowest grade. We're going to try to make our way all the way up to an A, the very highest grade. So do your best, use your noodle. So tonight we are playing Wild Heart University, a 2014 PS Vita game that we have emulated to stream here on Twitch. We are going to be playing as a lovable dog boy trying his best to transfer out of his community college and into true love.
Excellent.
Awesome. So before we go back to school, the very first thing we have to do, we have to name our main character. Always the best and hardest part of any player game is just choosing what to name your character for the entire show.
The good boy is on screen now.
Yes. So everyone, let's get some names in the chat. What are we going to name our main character? It's a name you're going to be hearing the whole show, so really pick one that you like. Let's see. We've got Chet Goodboy. A second person also said Chet. Okay, we've got Bogart. Very nice. What else? Scruff McDuffley. Okay, first and last name. Very nice. Grandpat Erminato. Okay, wild. Let's just see what else there is. Scruffs. Oh, I think that's very cute. Okay, let's see. We'll give it a couple more seconds. Luke, fun, classic, like that. Let's see. Let's give it like maybe 10 more seconds. All right, America's #1 golden retriever, Chet McProtagonist. That's like Charlie.
Classic okay. ANOG.
Yes. All right. I think technically I did see Chet appear the most amount of times in this chat. So we are going to be naming our character Chet. And so now class is in session. Let's play Wild Hearts University.
We find, I got to end this poll for really quick. We're hiding that. And we find our protagonist in the guidance counselor's office.
Oh, hi, Chet. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. Please, sit. Oh, good boy.
Thank you.
It's almost the end of another semester here at Animalia Community College.
Yeah, Miss Erin and I can't wait for summer. We're going to go to the beach and the park and hang out in the backyard and roll in the dirt and other stuff.
Okay, that sounds like a hoot, but there's something we really need to discuss first. Chet, you've been here for a while now.
Oh, yeah, I've been coming here since I was definitely 18.
Well, you are definitely 24, and we need to think about what the next step in your academic career is.
I was afraid you were going to say that. Miss Erin, I don't know where I want to go from here.
Oh, Chet, a lot of young people feel like they don't know what they want in life, and that's okay.
Don't you see? I'm a retriever. Everyone in my family knows how to find things and bring them back. My dad, he's an archaeologist. My mom's a private eye. My brother's a lifeguard. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for, so how am I supposed to bring anything back to anyone?
Ooh, I'd recognize those sweet howls of existential crisis anywhere. Hi, Misty.
Marcy! It's my best friend, Marcy! Missy, is it cool if Marcy's here? Is it please?
Of course, you two are so inseparable anyway. Maybe she can help you make a decision.
Ooh, I bet I can. You know, I'm always ready with great advice. If you need help knowing what to do, then I am your marsupial.
Well, Chet, I've scheduled you for 3 tours at local universities. A student representative will meet you at each one and give you a little tour and answers any questions about student life that you might have.
Oh my gopher. I just had the best idea. Chet, your love life is like bone dry right now, right?
Ew, woof.
Okay, so why don't you just like, I don't know, kill like 2 birds with 1 stone, go to university that has the student rep that you'd like the most to date. Duh.
Or you can think about their robust academics and their alignment with future career goals.
Okay, guys, we are coming up to our very first decision point, which is how are we going to pick what university to transfer to? Are we going to pick with our heart, like our best friend Marcy wants us to do, or with our head, like our guidance counselor Missy wants us to do? How do you guys make big decisions, with your heart or with your head? Answer in the poll now. 1 to vote with your heart, 2 to vote with your head.
There is no third choice, M-Speak. There is no with our groin, unfortunately. This is the first choice, and I already see a lot of energy, and that's good.
I like it. People feel very strongly about this. People say, listen to that possum, BB, which is also just good advice generally in any circumstance. Someone says, Chet, use headbutt. Not quite. That's Pokemon, bud.
These are furries, not Pokemon. There's a big difference. Go online, figure it out. All right, I think we're probably going to cut the pull off soon, Sarah.
Sounds good. I do want to shout out, not the sharpest pup in the dog park, to which I want to say here at SDS, we are pro himbo, big allies of the himbo community. So we respect Chet and all of his decision-making or lack thereof.
Okay, we're going to cut the pull off in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a dead heat tie, Sarah, with your heart and with your head. So I think we got to look at a tiebreaker. Do we have a coin to flip?
I can get one in a few seconds. Allow me to simply slip behind my desk here to my piggy bank. Okay. Heads for heads, tails for hearts. Coin on the ground. I make fun of Rita every time she drops a coin, and it's all coming back to bite me.
This is justice. This is amazing.
Okay, it's tails. We're going with our hearts.
I'll make this decision with my heart.
Yes. No, Miss E, don't get your feathers in a fluff.
Some things are too important to just wing it.
Okay. All right. So that was our first decision point. And that one was going to be our test decision point. So we're staying at an E. Either answer would have been right. Actually, you know what? Since either answer would have been right, that means we should go to a D. Good job, audience. We are now at a D from an E. So we are 1 level up. Let's go back to the scene and see how the rest of it plays out.
I mean, at this point, I'll do whatever it takes to just make a choice and start the next part of my life.
Okay, trust me, I go on like a lot of dates. Like a lot of dates. Your heart can tell you just as much as your head can.
I am literally begging you to make any other form of decision making, but I technically can't stop you.
Oh, speaking of dates and how popular and unstoppable I am, Miss E, I wanted to drop off my application for prom queen. I got the selection in the pocket.
For what?
Oh, Chet, don't tell me you forgot about community college prom. It's only the most arbitrarily important date of your essentially adult life.
Marcy's kind of right. On accident. Community college prom is also the exact same day that university decisions are due.
Whoa, what a weird coincidence.
So your first tour is tomorrow at Vorare Academy tomorrow. I hope it makes the decision process a little bit easier.
Thanks for all the help, Missy. I hope it brings me closer to what I'm looking for.
Meanwhile, at Vorare Academy.
Okay, well, here I am at Vorare Academy, my first university tour. I'm a few minutes early, so I'm going to grab a cup of coffee.
Hello? Hello, you must be Chet.
She's beautiful. Is it too early to pick this school right now?
Now, I know our tour isn't supposed to start until 9 a.m., but if we get going now, we'll be 3 minutes ahead of schedule. And if we power walk to the admissions office, we could shave another minute off the schedule, and then that's almost 5 extra minutes for a Q&A, or maybe a brisk walk to the math department. I mean, who knows?
Okay, that all sounds great, but do you want to tell me your name first?
Oh, of course. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Vivian. Pleasure to meet you.
Ah, I'm Chet, but you already figured that out.
Let's walk and talk, shall we?
Lead the way.
So, Chet, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, 5 years? Jeez, I don't even know what I want for lunch yet.
Oh, really? Fascinating. Well, I think I've had a 5-year plan since I was, 5 years old.
That's really impressive.
I just like to know where I'm going and what's coming up next. I want to be ready for anything.
I wish I was like that.
Well, maybe coming here to Verare would help you find your footing a little more. All it takes is knowing your strengths and honing them as best as you possibly can, and then tactically avoiding all of your weaknesses. For example, one of my strengths is internet browsing, and one of my weaknesses is pyromaniac tendencies. I'm a bit of a firefox. What about you?
Oh, okay, yeah. My strengths. Let's see. My strengths are... I'm strong at...
Let's see. Now, the best way we get stronger is by challenging ourselves, right? So how do you challenge yourself?
Okay, guys, we're at our first real decision point. Vivian wants to know how we challenge ourselves. Do we want to say reading difficult books or all you can eat buffets? Let's see. What do we think she's going to like the most? What do we think is the truest answer, the best answer to move this date along? I am getting so many groans in the chat for the Firefox pun, letting you know now that this is the first of so many puns. So just keep your life support on standby.
Sarah,
Clarifying question in the chat. Does he have to be honest? No. Like in any video game, you can lie as much as you want.
You can be a filthy liar, player.
No.
I'm a filthy liar.
Quiet, Chet. We're making choices. Okay, wow, we've never snapped back at the protagonist before. Okay, I think we're going to close this poll pretty soon, Sarah, so get your votes in, guys.
Yep, books or buffets, the only two things a person can be good at.
Poll closing in 3, 2, 1. All right, all you can eat buffets, Sarah.
All right, awesome. Let's see what happens.
As you know how they call them all you can eat, I like to take that as a challenge.
Oh, that's impressive. And strange. And hilarious.
I'm not trying to brag, but I'm no longer welcome at any Golden Retriever corral in this time zone.
Oh, well, this actually has incredible potential to be a compelling series of experiments, not only for the physical capabilities of the body, but the sociological effects of consumerism as it juxtaposes the brutality of capitalism. Oh, I would love to attend one of these outings to see for myself.
You asking me to dinner?
Perhaps, in the name of science.
Well, seems like we've got chemistry to me.
All right, you guys, we were honest and weird, and she loved it. That bumps our grade up to a C. We're crushing it so far. Awesome. Honesty always pays off. Sometimes. Let's see what happens next.
So, what are you looking for in the next phase of your educational career?
I'm not really sure. I don't know what I want to do or who I want to be.
Huh. Well, I can't say I relate. I've always known what I wanted to be.
And what's that?
The best. At everything. Always.
Wow, that was a really quick answer.
Thanks. Fast-paced dialogue is one of my best skills. That and pole vaulting.
Do you use that very often?
More than you'd think. Here, I can jump over you if you don't believe me. I'm very quick.
No, I'm a little too lazy for that. Anyway, that seems a lot of pressure to put on yourself.
Well, you're not wrong. I'm pretty tough on myself. But I'm also my own biggest fan. It's all balance.
Seems like you've got everything handled on your own then.
Well, I think it's important to be able to trust yourself. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't consider it advantageous to have a partner.
A partner? Like a lab partner?
Or a Labrador partner.
How about a 2-for-1?
Then it seems like you'll have to transfer to Varare.
Vivian, you're so cool. I just don't know if this is the right place or the right fit for me yet.
Oh, hey, I totally get it. We've just been walking around the quad and I literally haven't told you a single thing about our curriculum or faculty or famous alumni. Do you want to hear about any of these things?
I mean, I have to be honest, not really.
Oh, well, how do you usually handle decision making then? What do you do when you're faced with a problem?
Okay, so here we have another decision point. Vivian wants to know how we solve problems. And we can say, trust my gut or ask my friends. So this is a tricky one because, both very viable options. But we got to think about blank, which is Jet. We've got to think about Vivian. Got to think about ourselves. Are we going to trust our gut or ask our friends when we have a problem? Decisions. Votes coming in. Lots of things. People coming in very strongly in the chat for one. A bold 4, which is, not a choice, but I respect your commitment to individuality.
If we ever had a fourth choice, I think the entire chat would explode, Sarah.
Just too much. Looking almost unanimously at trust my gut.
Okay, well, let's see here.
MSpeak points out, technically he is asking his friends right now. We are technically Chet's thoughts, not his friends.
Sarah, have we ever explored the metaphysical ramifications of these choices?
We can't do that. We will melt.
All right, we're going to close the poll.
Tinkerbell, we will cease to be.
We're going to close the poll in 3, 2, 1, and unanimous 100% knockout for Trust My Gut.
Oh. Whenever I have to make a decision, I always trust my gut.
Yes, that's perfect.
It is? Isn't that like scientifically incorrect or something?
Oh, of course not. Particularly when it comes to matters of your own personal trajectory. Who else could know what will make you happier than you yourself?
When you say it like that, it kind of makes me feel smart.
Hey, no modifiers. Embrace it. Trust your gut.
I am smart!
Yes!
You guys, Chet is smart, and so are we. We are all the way up to a B, and we're not even through our first university tour. All right. Let's see what happens next.
Listen, I know I can be a lot. But I think you could really make something of yourself here at Varare.
Really? You do?
I really do. I also think we could make something out of ourselves together.
Yeah, just like the Fox and the Hound, but hot and not super sad.
Precisely, yes. Well, promise me you'll invest some time thinking about it, okay?
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna be thinking about this day for a long time.
All right, we have finished up our first university tour. We're going to take a little break, go get some lunch with our very best pal, Marcy.
So, Chet, how was your first tour yesterday?
I think it went well. The school seems really intense and...
Yeah, but how was the class rep? Yeah.
Oh, Vivian. Vivian was awesome. She was so smart and cool. I've never seen someone so determined before.
She sounds great. Do you think she likes you?
I don't know. I think so. Maybe? It's kind of hard to imagine what someone so motivated could see something in someone like me, a guy who's just stuck chasing my own tail.
Hey, don't talk about yourself like that. Do you really think someone as cool as me would hang out with you if you weren't also super cool?
Thanks, Mars. But what would you know about this? You've always had a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner or all that at the same time for as long as we've been friends. You never have to worry if somebody likes you.
Okay. I'm going to let you in on a little secret, buddy. I'm not confident because people like me. People like me because I'm confident.
Whoa.
Okay, just remember that you're worthy of being liked and act like it. Go big. Be confident.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that. I just get so nervous around people I like.
Okay, don't worry. I got you. Let's say you're with one of these class rep hotties and the topic of the big dance comes up. Do you go bold and ask them out right away or be coy and play hard to get?
Okay, so Marcy is helping us figure out our flirting game and she's giving us a test. So what's better? Is it to be bold and be assertive or play coy and hard to get? What do we think? What do we think is the best way to act around people that we like? You know, they said it at the top of the show, the big community college prom is coming up. We have got to get ourselves ready to get ourselves a killer date and also pick what school we're going to, but mostly get a date.
There's
Let's see what
definitely
the
a war in the polling. This is very interesting to see, Sarah.
I like this show is actually teaching a lot of good, wholesome, accurate advice. I'd like to think so. Lots of ones and twos. This guy cannot afford to play hard to get. You know what? Chet tries his best. We love him. Someone says never play all your cards on the table. Also sound advice. Keep the mystery alive. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. It looks like we're still favoring be bold from the two choices. I don't think retrievers are genetically capable of playing hard to get. Excellent science fact.
Okay, I think we're going to close the poll in 3, 2, 1, and with 62% of the vote, be bold. We must be bold, Sarah.
Well, I'd be bold. I'd ask him out right away.
Hell yeah, because who wouldn't want to go out with you?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's a good boy?
I am.
Who is a good boy?
I am. I'm a good boy.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is incredible. We too are good boys and girls and people because Marcy loved our answer, loved our confidence. We are up to an A and we aren't even halfway through the game, which means good news, bad news. All you have to do is keep this bad boy for the rest of the show.
Look, Chet, I know this stuff can be hard, but you've got 2 more campus tours, right? That's 2 more chances to meet 2 new babes, and you might really want to hit it off with them, you know?
Yeah, I hope you're right. I just can't stop worrying about what happens if I really embarrass myself.
Oh, just do what I do. Play dead. Nah, I'm just kidding. I've never been embarrassed in my entire life.
You're the coolest, Mars. I'm totally ready to give it all I've got and find someone out there worth retrieving.
Amazing. All right. We are fresh off of our pep talk with our BFF Marcy. We've got a good grade in our pocket. It's time for Chet to head to his second university tour and meet his second campus rep tour guide. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, so this is Laporte University, and the campus rep said to meet at the building that most ardently speaks to your soul. What?
Hello there. Might you be Chet?
Yeah, that's me. Are you the new class rep?
Yes. I'm Peter Rabbit. No relation. Very nice to meet you.
Sorry if I'm late. I just wasn't sure if this was the right place to meet you.
There was no right place to meet, or rather, there was no wrong place to meet. Is this the building that you most resonate with?
It's definitely a building. A building that I'm standing next to.
How interesting. This is our planetarium, one of our most cherished facilities on campus. I wonder if on some level you felt the presence of all the stars and planets, or maybe it is that you yourself have vast galaxies within you that passerby might not notice at first glance.
Wow. I was so distracted by all those words, I almost didn't notice how cute he is.
Shall we head inside?
Oh, sure.
The planetarium is quite impressive. It's a shame I don't get to spend more time here.
What are you studying?
Philosophy. Another way of considering the universe, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm always saying that too.
Really? Ah, it is so rare to meet another enthusiast of the metapsyche.
Oh, yep. Oh, all right. Yep, that's me, definitely. Yep.
Oh, well, so would you consider... Would you say you consider yourself to be more aligned with the theories of Aristotle or Lao Tzu?
Okay, guys, so we were trying to play along with Peter that we are also super into philosophy, but now he's asking us a real philosophy question. Do we think we're more like Aristotle or Lao Tzu? Who do we think of these two random philosophers that we may not know anything about? We just have to guess, I guess.
Sarah, have we considered the ramifications of a fully anthropomorphic society separate from humans and how they would evolve philosophically?
Absolutely not, Sam.
But make your choice. The poll is up, baby.
Someone put Carl Barks in as an option, and I want to go back and change the script.
I think they just guessed our next super dating show.
Carl Barks, 64.
Could you imagine? Twist the thumbstick to fight for the working class. Okay.
Button mash to overthrow the bourgeoisie. Tune in to next month's Super Dating Simulator. This is your free preview.
Watch our social media accounts for some bonus content. Okay, well we are getting some votes in, and I think we're going to be closing pretty soon. So if you haven't voted yet, get your vote in.
Get those votes. Try your best to make a guess.
All right, we're going to close it in 3, 2, 1, and with 66% Lao Tzu.
Lao Tzu all the way.
Me too! I love the inherent joy in his teachings. Naturalness, spontaneity, breaking away from social norms. It's all about being present and feeling joy without harming others. I think that's incredible.
I think you're incredible.
A philosopher and a flirt. What shall I do with you, Chet?
I have a few ideas.
You guys, we are unsinkable, unstoppable. We guessed, and he loved our answer. We are keeping that A.
Woo!
Awesome. This glass is all the way full. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, Peter, I have a confession to make. I don't really know anything about philosophy. Actually, I don't really know anything about a lot of things. That's why I've been doing these tours, to try and figure out what I want in life. I hope you're not disappointed.
Chet, of course I'm not disappointed. In fact, I'm very glad you were honest with me because, in fact, I used to be a lot like you.
Really? But you're so knowing about things.
I felt directionless, too, before I came to Laporte. But what compelled me about this school is that they never wanted to teach me what to think, merely how to think, or rather, how to consider all the infinite different ways anyone could think about anything instead of just hopping to conclusions.
Wow. That's so universal.
You know what? Perhaps the reason you haven't found a calling that resonates with you is that up until now, your schooling has been all very linear. Take Math 1 to get to Math 2 to get to Math 3, and you just might not have a very linear brain. Your brain might be fractals or spirals or who knows what else.
But retrievers are all about straight lines. It's a straight line between where I am and where the thing that I want to get is. And if I don't even know where that is, then I want to go get. So where does the line go? It seems really nice when you say it, but I'm pretty sure that if I told my family something like that, they just think I'm a bonehead.
Chet, I haven't known you very long, but I assure you, you are not a bonehead.
Thanks, Peter. So how do I find out what kind of brain I'm working with?
Well, let's start with a simple question. What is the greatest pursuit in the universe?
That's a simple question.
Well, that's philosophy. I'm afraid nothing ever really is simple. Let's narrow it down then. What is the greatest pursuit in the universe? Knowledge or creation?
All right, we are coming out with the big stuff. We're going galaxy brain on this one, folks. What is the greatest pursuit in the universe? Is it to obtain knowledge or is it to create new things? Think about it, I guess. Put your answers in the chat, 1 or 2.
But in order to create, we need to know. But if we know something, how can we not create?
Chicken and the egg, my dude. Chicken and the egg.
Everybody thought they were coming to a comedy show. Now they're coming to a philosophy show.
That's the Super Dating Simulator motto. Come here for jokes, end up with thoughts and feelings.
Because
Let's see, how's our audience handling this very intense question? Knowledge is power, so I've heard. Knowledge, this is tough. Answer C, when you don't know, tragically we have taken that option away from you. Imagination, valid thought, not technically one of the 2 options. Let's see what else is going on.
All right, we're about to call the poll in 3, 2, 1. Okay, our audience, Sarah, says creation with 66% of the vote.
Ooh, creation just by a hair. Controversial. I love it. Let's see how it goes.
Creation?
And what makes you say that?
Because if you're creating something, you're making the world different.
Fascinating. Keep going.
I mean, ideally, different just means better, unless you're like a super bad person. But obviously most people aren't. Or at least I'm not. Or I don't think I am. I just want to make the world better, you know?
I think making the world a better place sounds like a very excellent philosophy to hold. Well done, Chet. Your first ideological tenet.
You guys are going to have to trust me that I am not rigging this game in your favor. You guys are going to have to trust me that our audience usually does not crush it this hard. We are still at an A. Peter thought that was such a thoughtful answer.
Woo!
Amazing stuff. Let's keep it going.
Maybe I've been thinking about this whole university thing all wrong. Maybe it's a lot more about this big picture stuff you're talking about.
Perhaps it's more about the world you'd like to see yourself in more than the career you'd wish to have.
Exactly! But also, what career can a philosopher major have anyway?
Oh, God, please don't ask.
Got it.
I really hope you'll consider coming here, Chet. I think it would be foundational on your personal path to greater understanding of the universe and also yourself.
I've definitely got a lot to think about. But for now, I think I'd like to just stay here with you and enjoy the view.
Yeah. Okay. You mean all the constellations projected here in the planetarium, right?
Well, yeah, I was trying to kind of make it like a double meaning thing. But also, like, I enjoy looking at you.
Oh, hey, oh, okay.
You know, like,
yeah, like they do in the movies. I get it.
It would have been a lot easier to pull it off if we weren't directly facing each other.
Yeah, limits of the medium. What can you do?
Thanks so much for everything today, Peter. This was totally an out-of-this-world experience.
Your personal philosophical worldview also has room for puns. Good to know.
But seriously, this has just been a cool day. Even though now my decision where to go for a university is twice as hard as it was this morning, I'm gonna head back home now. I've got a lot of thinking to do.
Farewell, Chet. Best wishes on the self-discovery.
And as Peter slowly fades into the distance, we are moving on to our next scene. 2 tours down, 1 more tour to go. But first, let's have a check back in with Missy, our guidance counselor. Let her know how hard we've been working.
Oh, Chet, how have your tours been going? Any closer to making a decision yet?
Well, the tours have been really great. I didn't realize how cool the local schools were and how smart and thoughtful and motivated and interesting and beautiful and handsome.
We're not talking about the schools anymore, are we?
Oops.
Chet, get your head out of your heart for a second, goodness sake. These were supposed to be academic tours, not the Bachelor Orangutan.
I'm not trying to monkey around, Miss Z. I really don't know which one to choose.
Chet, I didn't want to say this in our first meeting because I didn't want to worry you, but I think it's important for you to know because you've been a student here for so long. If you don't move to a university after this semester, your credits are going to lose their transferable eligibility.
Wait, what? I won't get credit for all the hard work I've done here? I was on varsity's fetch team.
Well, of course, your athletics will still be on your resume, but you would still have to retake some of the classes that you already took here.
I barely got through those classes the first time. I nearly flunked Introductory to Hounding.
Chet, if I may ask, if college is this much of a struggle for you, how exactly is it that you're pursuing higher education in the first place? Or why even?
Okay, so Missy asked us, why are we going to college if it doesn't seem like, this is something that we're struggling with? Is it going to be to make my parents proud or to prove to myself that I can? Why do we think Chet's going to college? We've heard so much about his family, but also, we've also talked a lot about self-reliance and self-trust in this show so far. So let's think on it, huh? How are we doing in the polls, Sam?
Well, it looks like some folks believe that it's to prove it to yourself. We just got a couple more votes in to make your parents proud. Chet Goes to College, by the way, was an unfinished 80s film.
Nice.
Sorry. That's why I'm not on camera, Sarah. My joke's with.
Your jokes rule. Okay, let's see.
Big Girls Don't Bry says, make your parents proud. Be a good boy for once.
Let's go.
Okay, we are going to close the poll, everyone, in 3, 2, 1. Sarah, 62% of our audience believes that you have to prove it to yourself.
Let's see how that goes.
Whoa. Back in the office. Oh, I think, Sarah, unfortunately, we just lost someone in the game.
That's all right. The game's rebooting really quick. They're already back. You might just have to scooch some windows around. But in the meantime,
I understand.
Let's think more about college, huh? Let's think more about any type of goals any of us might have. Hey, chat, what are your life goals? How are you trying to impress your parents? Sound off in the chat and let us know.
Just give me a moment, Sarah, as I buy us a moment of time.
And then we will see our chat answer later, which is to prove it to yourself. We will see the results of that in a minute. We're just having some fun technical things. Let's see.
This is very much like college, Sarah, because there's times where you have to cram. There's times you have to make it up as you go along.
Absolutely. Ooh, someone says make medieval instruments, which sounds extremely cool. I would love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Went to school to party. Also, completely valid choice.
All right, I think we're almost back in the meeting room, Sarah. Are we ready to see the outcome of our choice?
I think so. You just tell me when.
And we're back.
My parents are such accomplished, incredible retrievers. I just want to make them proud and bring the same joy that they bring to others.
You know, you can't live your life for other people, Chet, no matter how much you love them. You just have to make choices for yourself.
I don't know how. Don't you ever feel like all your choices are just being made on your behalf by a force beyond your comprehension?
No.
I think I spent too much time in the planetarium with Peter. It made my brain kind of weird. Sorry about that.
Sam 64, was our choice make our parents proud or prove to myself that I can?
I think it was prove to myself that I can.
Sam, hit the reset button. Let's take that one more time.
Okay. Let's do that choice. That was just a brief window into the multiverse of potential things. Okay.
That was DLC content. Let's take it back.
Love it.
I guess I just wanted to prove to myself that I can. That even though I don't really know what I want from my life, that I know I can try my best and I can accomplish anything.
Yes, that's the spirit. I bet once you know where you're going, you'll be amazing.
Yeah, I just have to figure out where that is, that's all.
All right. Awesome stuff. We had an excellent answer. You got to see a little peek of what the other side might have been like, but we're keeping that A grade. An excellent omen as we get ready to, come towards the end of the game. Let's take it back to the scene.
Woo!
Okay. Decision day / community college prom is just coming up in a few days. You'll have your decision by then. Do you think you can do it?
I know I can, Miss C. I won't let you down, and I won't let myself down either. I promise that I will have a date for prom.
What? No. The school is the decision part that's important, not the prom.
Oh, right. Sorry. It's just confusing that they're on the same day.
That way the school saves money on decorations for the multi-purpose room. We're a community college, Chet. We're not exactly rolling in funds.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, I will have both a date for the prom and my academic transfer decision ready. Two equally important life-changing decisions.
Oh, screw it. Close enough, I guess.
All right. After an inspiring and maybe a little stressful meeting with our guidance counselor, we are heading into our third university tour. This is the last one, and we're going to have a really big choice to make. Let's check it out.
Okay, this is Granivora University. My last tour before decision day. My head's already spinning from Vivian and Peter. I can't imagine adding a third one to the mix. Maybe I won't like this campus rep at all. And maybe I can just write the school off altogether.
Hey, are you Chet? Sorry I'm late. I was getting coffee for Professor and totally lost track of time.
Oh, shoot! He's a total dreamboat!
Sorry, did you say something?
Absolutely not! Hi, I'm Chet.
Cool, I'm Bruno. So welcome to Grand U. We don't really have like a formal tour or anything, but I was gonna head to the community garden this morning before I got caught up with my prof. Want to come with and we can just, chat on the way?
Yeah, that sounds great. What were you talking to your teacher about? Like a big project or something?
Oh, no, nothing serious. We're both big fans of the sci-fi Ursa Majora. I had a season finale last night and we just had to talk about it.
Oh, I never just hung out with a teacher before.
I hadn't either before I came here, but honestly, that's what we're all about here. No one cares about fancy stuff or stand-ins or reputation. All about just cruising through life.
I've never heard of a college that's just so chill.
Right? Honestly, I thought college was going to bite just like high school did and be all about bearing down to work all the time. I just came here because it's really close to my den. But then I got here and realized that no one has a plan or anything. And suddenly I love school. Now I work hard at not working hard.
So you don't have some big dream or life purpose?
Dude, I don't even have a major. My only goal is good vibes. Here, let me show you something now that we're in the garden.
I was so caught up in our conversation, I didn't realize we were here. It's so beautiful.
Thanks. We take good care of it, students, teachers, maintenance, everyone. But check this out. See the spinach? It grows super fast. All the leafy greens and lettuce do. But then once you harvest it, it's donezo.
Really?
Yup. But then on the other hand, you've got hardy veggies like carrots. They take a lot longer to grow. But if you treat them right, you can harvest them over and over and over again.
That's so cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's worthwhile to be patient.
I don't really know a lot of patient people. Everyone in my family is just always eager to rush out and find things.
Yeah, I know people like that too. But to them, I'm just like, well, what's wrong where if you already are?
All right, now I think where I am is pretty great. Anyway, what are you doing in the garden today?
Oh yeah, I'm just fertilizing this open plot. I don't think anyone knows what's going to go here yet. Hey, Blank, let's say you end up coming here. What would you plant in the garden?
Okay, so Bruno wants to know what we would plant in the garden. He told us about some different vegetables and stuff. Maybe if we remember what he said, we can pick the vegetable that's really going to impress him. So we're going to plant celery or lettuce. We're going to go vegetable or we're going to go leafy greens. What do we think it's going to be? What kind of vegetable are we planting in this garden? Celery or lettuce?
Sarah, do you have a green thumb?
You know what? I do. I have a pothos in my office at work that has been flourishing so much it's kind of taken over and I'm afraid of it.
You heard it here first. Plants inspire fear in Sarah Brown. All right, we're getting some votes in, Sarah. It's looking pretty competitive.
So celery, a nice hearty vegetable, or a quick growing lettuce, a quick leafy green. Let's see. Celery or lettuce, celery or lettuce.
Okay, I think we're going to cut the voting off in 3, 2, 1. With 71% of the vote, it's lettuce.
All right, let's see what happens.
I'd plant lettuce.
Oh, really? I didn't think you were the easy come, easy go type.
Oh, is that what that means?
Were you like just hibernating during my entire garden speech?
I was lost in your eyes.
Well, I guess you're sure not a guide dog.
Okay, you guys, it had to happen at some point. I don't want you guys to be hard on yourselves. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But we are back down to a B because Bruno told us that things like lettuce grow fast, but then they're done forever. When sometimes you want a nice hearty vegetable to just invest in and harvest for multiple seasons. But that's okay. There's one more decision point. We can get back that A that we've held onto this whole show. I believe in you guys. Let's make it happen.
Thank you so much for showing me the garden. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, can I answer any questions for you about the school?
About the school? No. About you? Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then shoot.
Are you single?
Right point, huh? I am, actually.
Yes! I mean, cool. No reason.
Okay, my turn. What's more important in a relationship? Having the same interests or laughing at the same things?
Okay, guys, so I don't want to stress you out, but remember when I was like, we have one more chance, one more decision point? Here it is. Quick turnaround on this one. So Bruno wants to know what we think is the most important thing in a relationship. Is it having the same interests or laughing at the same things? Do you think it's, liking all of the same stuff, having, 100% same interests, or do you think it's a shared sense of humor? There's a lot riding on this one, chat. We're still going to get an ending either way, but I mean, this is going to lock in our grade for the final scene. How's it looking in the poll?
Well, the poll seems pretty unanimous in one direction for laughter. No votes yet for having the same interests. I like I'm reporting like it's like a drive time radio. It's like, well, the congestion's coming in on this poll, and we're about to
If you're just tuning in now on Twitch, you'll be seeing some heavy traffic in the poll section.
Also, I don't mind buying a little time as I am still setting up the final shot.
Oh, yeah. And it's the big one. Next scene's the big scene, big final scene.
Yeah, I want it to look so handsome and good for everyone.
It is. It's going to be wonderful. I know it. And it's also 4 minutes to 8 o'clock, so I don't know how much more time we can vamp for.
We have a schedule to keep to. By the way, Venmo, Pack-Theater.
Pack-Theater, stick around for the other shows coming up tonight.
Yes. Thank you for hosting us, everyone. Okay. I think the votes are coming in, so we're going to cut it off in 3, 2, 1, and finish. All right.
Yep.
With 87%, it's laughing at the same things.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
So,
see.
do you have an answer?
Yeah, laughing at the same things, of course.
Oh, totally. Like my biggest weakness is actually dumb pun dad jokes.
Oh, wait. No.
Like, what do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Oh, man. That gets me every time. What do you call a dog in the winter? A chili dog.
Man, we are cornier than all the vegetables in this garden.
Okay, you guys. I know things got very scary when we were down at that B, but we totally crushed this. It was the last decision point. We got it right. We're back to an A. We're going to see out this show with the highest possible grade. Round of applause for yourself in the chat. Let's keep it going.
Oh, thank you so much for the tour, Bruno. I've really got a lot to think about.
Sure thing, Chet. I hope you like what you saw at Grand U today.
Oh, don't worry. I definitely did.
All right, here comes the final scene. It is community college prom and also college university decision day.
It's finally here.
A big date.
Transfer decision day.
And community college prom.
I hope Chet has made his decision.
Oh, me too. It'll be really sad if he doesn't have anybody to dance with.
College! College decision! Maybe we do need to start making these separate events. Huh.
Hey, guys! It's finally here! The big day!
Oh, Chet, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear what you've chosen.
Yeah, it looks like they're excited to hear about it too.
Vivian? Peter? Bruno? What are you all doing here?
Are you kidding? Animalia Community College Prom is the premier social event of the season.
It's an excellent opportunity to meet some new minds outside of your own university.
And it's a sick party, too.
It seems like now's the time, Chet.
Yeah, which of these babes are you trying to spend the
Have
next
you made
4
your
years
decision?
with? Oh, sorry.
Schools! I
Right,
keep telling
schools.
you, schools!
Schools.
Okay, you guys, this is it. Now that we've secured our grade, we get to decide who we want to end up with. Whoever we pick for the community college prom, we're also going to their school. And this is it. What ending do we want to see? The Vivian ending? She's the smart fox from Verara University. The Peter ending, the chill philosopher rabbit. Or Bruno, the very chill laid back bear. What's it going to be? What's it going to be?
This might be the most difficult choice of the entire game, Sarah.
Oh, hands down, it absolutely is. 3 incredibly wonderful romance options, yet we can only choose one. Oh, what's it going to be? How are we looking in the polls?
We're looking so far. We have Vivian just got a vote in, and it's 2-3-2. Oh my goodness! No, it's 3-3-2. This is a back and forth. This is going to come down to the wire.
Oh man, so tense. Oh, yep, they're flying. I can see the polls are just jumping all around between 1, 2, and 3.
If we had just one more vote come in, for Vivian or Peter, it would break their dead heat.
Let's see.
Okay, we probably have to go for it soon, guys. So if you haven't voted, all right. There's some people just spamming numbers now. Oh, now it's a three-way tie.
It's a three-way tie. Oh no, someone needs to make one more friend.
Someone
one
needs to
more
see
friend
if we can
and
break,
bring them into
if we
this
could-
chat.
If we could just break it up. Okay. Here we go. We're going to have to call it soon. Bruno, please. There's people in here. All right. It's a three-way tie in 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. It was
Sam,
Yes.
I want to say something. I don't know how to flip a coin when there's 3 possible answers.
I don't know how to flip a coin
2
either.
out
So
of
you know
3.
what, Sarah? Because we're so close to the end, let's use a game cheat code and let's see every single A rating for every single character, and we'll close this thing out. What do you say?
Sounds good. We're going to go to 3 different colleges. Let's go.
It's our first triple ending. Let's go. So let's start at in chronological order of the script. With
Vivian! Oh,
yes, go ahead, please.
Vivian, I'd like to be your fantastic Mr. Fox. I'm transferring to Variera University.
It's Ferrari.
Oh,
But I knew you would make the right decision. You and I are about to redefine the phrase power couple and be the hottest, steamiest hotties in STEM.
hot dog.
All right, now let's see the multiverse where Peter's the choice.
Peter! Peter! I want to be your honey bunny. I'm transferring to LaFarge University.
Oh my God. I think I finally understood true happiness. Finding someone you can share the whole universe with. I can't wait to philosophize together.
But first, let's hop to the dance floor.
Oh my gosh, in the final multiverse, pick Bruno, Chet.
Bruno! You're so cute. I can hardly bear it. I'm transferring to Granivore University.
I'm a pretty chill guy, but I've sure got the hots for you. You planted your seed in the garden of my heart, and I can't wait for it to bloom at Grand U. Woo, go Bears!
I love it when you talk dirt to me. But for now, let's dance.
All right, everybody, congratulations on unlocking the never before seen S-tier Super Dating Simulator ending where you get to date everyone and go to every college.
We get to attend 3 universities. That's 3 degrees, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to see us. Sarah, take us home.
All right, you guys, I've been Sarah. This is Super Dating Simulator, created by Sam Weller. We have our incredible cast who are all going to be back on screen right now. I hope
Yes,
they are.
Yes, they are.
All right, incredible. We've got Ian Zandy as our main character, Chet. We have Ann Yatko as Vivian. We have Brandon Ramon as Peter. We have Fernando Funes as Bruno. We also have the incredible Mayana Burin as Marcy, and Melissa Melanson as our guidance counselor, Miss Erin. You can find us on social media at Super Dating Simulator on Facebook, on Twitch, and on Instagram and Twitter. Hosted by the Pack Theater, Pack-Theater on Venmo. Tons of great classes, gaming streams every Monday. And have a great rest of your night. We love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.